Hi there, this is Mr. Evans with a video on quality. First of all, apologies for the sound of construction in the background. I've done my best to exclude them, but I expect they're there. So we're moving on to the next section, 3.4.4, which is all about quality, and in this video we'll look at the importance of quality. So quality is the extent to which a product is fit for purpose and that it meets the customer's expectations. Okay, so is a product fit for purpose? What do we mean by that? What we mean by that is a customer will buy a product to fulfill a need or solve a problem that they've got. For example, if somebody is looking for a big family car because they've got 3 or 4 children maybe, they may require a car that may not look particularly great to someone, but has plenty of room in the back and is flexible with seating, etc. A top of the range, beautifully designed sports car with a fantastic engine may look amazing, but it's not going to be fit for the purposes. So therefore, the quality of that car for that individual customer is not up to the standard that it should be, and it will not meet the customer's expectations. So therefore, quality becomes quite a hard thing to define, because quality will mean a different thing to every different customer. Nevertheless, businesses need to assess the needs of their customers and try and make sure that they're delivering a product that is fit for the purposes that the customer has, does meet their needs, and meets and even exceeds the customer's expectations. So it's a very difficult concept to define, but we may measure it in any of the following ways. We'll look at the quality of the design and the key features that the product has. For example, in a family car, we might want folding seats so we can get bikes in the back or whatever. The manufacture and the quality of the raw materials. Is the product handmade versus is it produced on a mass production line? Does the product fall apart? All of these things would come under kind of the manufacture of the product. We might measure the number of faulty or defective units per 1,000 units produced. The level of customer service provided in a service. Okay, so number of faulty or defective units per 1,000 units might be suitable for a manufacturer. The level of customer service that a service provider is providing, say a hairdresser, will be more of a relevant measure for that particular business. With the internet these days, customer reviews become very important, particularly on sites like Amazon, where customers can leave their reviews. The number of complaints that an organisation records will be an indication of the extent to which the product is meeting customer expectations, or in this case failing to meet customer expectations. And the durability of the product. Okay, so to what extent will this product still be operating in excellent condition in 5 years' time? So why is quality important? Quality is important for a number of reasons that I'm sure you can appreciate. The first one being the impact on price. A high quality product, the organisation will be able to charge a higher price for that for many of the following reasons. The quality is going to have an impact on the brand image. If an organisation is famous for low quality, then that can be a very difficult image to shake. I'm thinking particularly of Skoda cars. Now, Skoda cars are absolutely fantastic today. When I was growing up in the 1990s, they had a reputation for being awful, and they probably were to a certain extent, particularly in the 80s. Now, that image of manufacturing awful cars has stuck with Skoda, which is very unfair up until this point. The point is, once an organisation gets a reputation for designing poor quality cars, it's very difficult to shake off. That's partly because of the impact on word of mouth advertising and reputation. In other words, what are customers saying to each other about your product or service? That can be a very powerful way to build your reputation. If you can make people say good things about you, people tend to trust what other people say. It will have an impact on repeat purchase, and it will have an impact on new business. In other words, the quality of the product will either have people coming back to you or not, and it will have new people coming to you or not. And the quality of the product is going to have an impact on your costs. For example, if people are constantly returning your products, that takes time and there's a cost of replacing those products. It increases the amount of wastage that is going on in the organisation. Also, there's the wage costs of those people who are dealing with complaints. Those people who are dealing with complaints are, being reactive, and someone's got to. If you're paying someone an hourly wage and they're spending all day dealing with complaints, and they're not particularly being productive, apart from sorting out problems that could have been avoided. So, short introduction to quality there. In the following videos, we'll look at how an organisation can manage its quality.